Hello,
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Nice. I'm very good, thank you. I'm sorry I'm 4 minutes late. My lessons ran over and then
Okay,
yeah.
no problem.
Okay. Okay, so your name is wait, Subaspal? Subas.
Yes, right, right.
Okay, cool. And you from where are you from?
Guess.
I'm saying because it says United Kingdom, I'm gonna say India.
Yes, exactly. You are right.
Okay,
Bang on
yeah.
target.
Because I can see your profile, so I
Mhm.
can see your name, when you joined Cambly, and then
Okay,
how many minutes you've been on Cambly for,
okay.
and your location. But your location says United Kingdom, and all people from India and Sri Lanka, it says
Uh-huh.
United Kingdom. Weird.
Oh.
So strange, eh? Mm.
So you are from South Africa?
Sorry, my name is Kirstie, and I'm from South Africa. Yeah.
South
Oh.
Africa? From where? Cape Town.
I'm actually from a city called Port Elizabeth.
Okay,
It's the
okay.
closest city in South Africa to Cape Town compared to the other big ones.
Hmm.
Now, did you learn English at school? Is that something they promoted at school?
Uh, I learned as a subject. English was a subject we learned, but while in school, we spoke only about our regional language. We never spoke in English. So that
Yes.
was problem. Yeah.
It's so funny. It's so many schools do that. You know, they teach a language, but you don't actually speak the language. You know?
Yes, yes, yes. But there are school which are specifically that is
English based.
English medium school. So in
Yeah.
the schools they speak. But
Mm,
those who are in vernacular language that no English are spoken.
mm, mm. Okay, interesting. I know English. That's my main language. Then
Mm-hmm.
my second language is Afrikaans,
Mm.
which is basically a mixture of Dutch and German. And
Okay.
then my third language, which I did start, but I stopped now, was French.
French.
Um, French, yeah, because my boyfriend was French.
Okay.
But um, yeah, we broke up 2 months ago, I think. Yeah, 2 months ago we broke up, and yeah, now I don't know if I really want to learn French anymore, just because yeah, just because it takes so much work, and I just don't see myself speaking it. Like, I mean, I could maybe speak it in Morocco and some northern African countries, and obviously France, but it's a lot of training and a lot of effort and a lot of money for classes for no real point. Do you know what I mean? Because English is a staple. You need English.
Mhm.
But French, it's beautiful, but I just don't know if I'm even going to use it. You know?
So you might have lost your motivation because now you have broken up with your boyfriend. So so the motivation that learning French is no more
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I've lost my motivation. The only reason I was learning was because I hate to be um, out. I don't like when I go to France, everyone
Hmm.
speaks French except for me. I cannot handle it. And I found myself obviously being left out of a lot of conversations and jokes, and it just wasn't healthy for my mental health. So I
Hmm.
needed to learn French so that I could actually communicate with the people around me, because my boyfriend at the time was a bit of a snob and would be like, well, you're in France, so you should speak French. It's
Okay.
like, well, I mean, I've never spoken French before. I've never learned French before. Like, you know, um, anyway, so then I decided I need to start learning. very
So
quickly.
I watch one web series on Netflix. So from there I learn only two words. That is bonjour, good morning, and thank you, mercy. Is
Yeah,
it correct?
exactly. Yeah, yeah. They it is very beautiful, that language, and it's
Yeah,
not
it sounds
too,
very good.
yeah, it's
Sweet.
not
Yeah.
too difficult when you understand it. It's not too difficult. But yeah, just the words and the pronunciation. That's what's different for me. You know, Spanish, Italian, you know, those kind of like Portuguese
Mm.
can wrap my tongue around that. But French and as an example, German, very different. Different sounds, you know?
German
Mm.
is very difficult, is it? You may know about that.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Although I must say, Dutch and Afrikaans, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, is very easy. Like very
Okay.
easy. Afrikaans is one of the easiest languages I know. I mean, I only know three. But yeah, Afrikaans, I really enjoy it. Dutch, so similar to Afrikaans. Very cool and easy to learn. But I think German's difficult. I do think so. Mm. And then I think
So,
Italian and Spanish is quite easy, actually. Not too bad.
mhm. So you were born and brought up in South Africa, or you moved to other places also?
No, I was born in South Africa and
Oh,
was lucky enough to travel quite a lot because I taught English in Prague
mm,
for 1 year. And when I was there, I met a few friends and I met the boyfriend. And so I did quite a bit of traveling up and down, up and down. But now I'm back in South Africa, which is really nice. And just trying to save up money and just be more stable, you know, because it was just a bit chaotic at a stage. Um, yeah, just very chaotic, too much. Mm.
so
And
how is the? Okay,
yeah,
okay. Please go on. Please go on.
well, I was going to change the subject, but you want to ask your question first?
Okay, I was just asking, how is the weather there now? Is it hot out there in South Africa?
No, it's cold now. It's 16 degrees. That's the average
Oh,
temperature.
only 16 degree. Okay, it's cold.
Cold for us.
Okay.
Like actually freezing cold. We dying inside. Um, you see South African houses. I don't know. You know, it's not like the European houses where when it's cold outside, it's super warm inside and they've got a fireplace and underground heating and all of that. It's not like that.
Mm.
We have, if it's cold outside, it's probably colder inside. So
How?
for,
How come?
yeah, we did not build for the heat, for the cold.
Okay.
We did not build for the cold. So every time it gets cold, we just freeze inside. And I know this is very silly, but my dad is very strict about electricity consumption.
Okay.
So we don't dare put a heater on.
Oh.
Do not turn a heater on. And yeah, and we don't have underfloor heating or a fireplace. So it's just a bit of
So
a
how do
problem.
you beat this cold? Because you might be feeling uneasy if it is too cold. So how do you beat it?
I mean, we literally sit in the lounge and watch TV with a beanie and a blanket. That's it.
Okay.
That's a bit crazy. I mean, also, my house is particularly cold because we have a lot of tiles on the floor and
Mm-hmm.
a large roof.
Okay.
Um, and it's very open plan. There's not small little rooms, it's open plan.
Okay.
So
Spacious.
spacious and then also we are living on the golf course, okay, on
Oh,
a golf
okay.
course.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
not an estate, we just happen to be on the golf course, which is amazing. And we just surrounded by trees. So the
Yeah.
trees cast a big shadow in the winter. So it's just so cold. Like my dog now is lying on my bed because she's freezing. So she comes into my room and she cuddles up on my bed and
Looking for
yeah.
cozy place.
Yes. Um yeah, exactly. But we don't dare turn the heater on because then we're just warming up our jerseys in our cupboard. So yeah. So it's not ideal, I must say. It's not nice. In winter we freeze. Whereas in France, when I was with my boyfriend, the
Hmm.
house is so warm and amazing and cozy, you know. Yeah. Mm. And what about you guys? You going into summer now?
Yes, yes. It is too hot now
Mm.
at our place.
Uh, what is it? What's the temperature?
Uh, More than say 35, 36, like that.
And that's hot, eh? That's really
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
We get to about 30, 32, and that's like so hot, you know? So I can only imagine how hot it must be.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, no, no, no. I would literally die. Um, but John, I must say, I really do enjoy the heat. I would prefer heat to cold, and I'd prefer to boil than freeze. Yeah,
So don't
and
you feel uneasy when it is too hot? So you get sweat all over your body. Don't you feel it is
no, I
uneasy?
don't mind that. I don't mind. I like being hot. I love being hot. It reminds me of like a summer feeling, you know? And at nighttime, when it gets super hot, I just put a fan right in front of me and then it's nice and cool. Um, but yeah, I like to wear like little, little, little shorts and top, and then you just sweat and it's hot and it's okay, you know? But in the winter, it's just too cold to move. You don't want to move around your house because it's cold. I hate that, eh? I hate that feeling. Yeah, that's yeah, no. Um, but by the way, I am actually a fashion designer.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, and I have my own clothing brand, and and I do believe that winter fashion is a lot better than summer fashion.
yes.
Particularly for me. I just think winter fashion is beautiful. You can dress it up. It's so cool. Um, mm, 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 mm. So yeah. Mm. Do you prefer winter or summer fashion?
I like winter actually.
Mm.
I
Okay.
enjoy the winter season.
Have you ever seen snow before?
No, I did not have the opportunity to see snow.
Mm.
In our place, say in India, there are a few places where snowfalls can be
Mm.
experienced. But
Okay.
I never went. I went such places, but when I went there, snow did not happen, so
Not
I could not
snowing.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that will always happen. Yeah. Mm. We also have an interesting. It doesn't snow in South Africa, but we
Okay.
do have an area close to Lesotho, with northern Africa, northern
Mm-hmm.
South Africa,
Mm.
and it's an area where there's a bit of snow that falls. And people always take their cars up to lie in the snow on the side of the road. Yeah, it's very cute.